Hey guys, what's up? It is Dan Lags, and welcome back to another episode of Black Ops 3. In this video, I'm going to be doing a countdown of my personal top 10 favorite camos in Black Ops 3. As you guys know that watch my Minecraft videos, I love to do countdowns for stuff, so I thought I'd do the similar concept here on Black Ops 3, so let's jump into the countdown. So before we get started, I just want to say this is completely opinion. Of course, you guys can have different opinions on what your favorite camos are, and if you've played Black Ops enough to have a lot of the camos and judge them, just feel free to write in the comments what your favorites are. But let's go ahead and start off with number 10. Coming in at number 10 on the countdown is gold camo, and you unlock gold camo by completing all of the weapon challenges for an individual weapon. And I have to say, gold camo doesn't look as good as it has in previous installments of Call of Duty, as gold camo has become kind of a tradition on this game. But I still think it's a pretty nice camo, and I think it's kind of good to start off the list with it since it's kind of a tradition now. So gold camo comes in at number 10. Coming in at number 9 is intensity. So the intensity camo is a legendary camo that is unlockable through the black market using supply drops and crypto keys. And this camo is really cool, I think. This is one of the most underrated camos in the game, I think. I don't really see a lot of people running this thing, and I actually only have it for like 1 or 2 weapons. It's kind of like a navy blue background with these spots of bright yellow that are kind of flickering at you. So it is a slightly animated look. It definitely fits the name of intensity, as it's kind of a huge contrast between colors, and it's kind of a little bit of a strobe even. So really crazy camo. Something that I like to use on my Haymaker 12, since that's like I think the only gun in the game I have it on that's a primary. So again, underrated camo. Don't see a lot of people using it, but it's definitely one of the better camos in the game. So coming in at number 9 was intensity. Let's move on. Number 8 on the countdown is ritual camo. So ritual camo is a new camo that has been added to the black market recently in an update, and it is an epic camo, and it kind of looks like one of the Pack-a-Punch camos from Zombies. I had to include it just because it looks really cool. It kind of looks like magma and you know, rocks of like lava and things like that kind of covering it. So really nice camo. Definitely deserved to be in the top 10. Coming in at number 7 on my top 10 favorite camos countdown in Black Ops 3 is Storm Camo. So Storm Camo is another camo that you can get from the black market. This is an epic camo, so it is animated. One of the cooler camos in the game, I think. It kind of has like a dark setting to it with some clouds, but then every once in a while you see these blue lightning strikes kind of flicker through the weapon, and it looks good on some weapons, and some weapons it doesn't show as much. I have it here on the M8A7, and I think that's one of the better looks for it. Coming in at number 6 on the countdown is Jem. So Jem Camo is a legendary camo from the black market, and I have it here on the Vesper, which might not be the best gun in the game to show camos on, but it's the only primary I actually have Jem on, so I'm showing it here. I also have it on the combat knife. It's similar to monochrome, which is kind of like the epic version of it with some different colors. I really like that blue, and it's also kind of an animated camo. It looks like dark water kind of flowing through the background. Really nice camo. One of my personal favorites. Moving on to the top 5. Number 5 on the countdown is Swindler Camo. So Swindler is really interesting. I think one of the more unique camos in the game. It's a legendary camo from the black market, and it's also animated. You kind of have these shapes of different colors kind of flowing around on like this black background. It's like a pure black background. I have it on the Razorback, a few other weapons in the primary slots, and I have it on the combat knife. I think it specifically looks really nice on the combat knife. That's actually like something I would consider running like all the time if I was going to use the combat knife. But Swindler starts off the top 5. Coming in at number 4 on the countdown is Sunshine. So this is not an epic camo, it's not a legendary camo, it's not a difficult camo to unlock. It's actually a rare camo from the black market, but honestly it should be higher than its rank. It's probably one of the best camos in the game. The Sunshine camo is perfectly named. You know, when you look at this camo in the Sunshine, it has beautiful coloring to it. It's kind of got like a gold background with some colors mixed in, so it's basically just a better version of the gold camo. I'm showing it here on the Locust sniper rifle as well as the knife. And when you look at it on the knife, it kind of looks like the CSGO fade a little bit. So really love Sunshine, one of my favorite camos in the game. Now let's move on to the top 3. Coming in at number 3 on my top 10 favorite camos countdown is Ice. So Ice is an epic camo from the supply drops, and this has got to be one of the camos in the game that's actually a camo. I think I talked about this in a video before, but I think it's perfect. You know, it looks exactly what I would expect Ice to look like. It's kind of has like this, you know, light blue layout on it, But like in the lower right of the corner of the gun, you can kind of see this like flickering light underneath of the ice and some water flowing in a little bit. So it is animated slightly. It actually looks really good in the shade as opposed to the sunlight. So ice comes in at number 3. Let's move on to number 2. Coming in at number 2 on the countdown is transgression. So transgression kind of has a carbon fiber black looking background to it. And then it has these lines of like red liquid flowing through the gun. It kind of looks like a bloodstream a little bit. This camo is really awesome. This is probably my favorite camo in the game that you unlock from the supply drops. And I use it on a lot of guns when I unlock it, even over the number 1 slot. So transgression comes in at number 2. Let's move on to the finale. And finally, last but not least, coming in at number 1 on the countdown might not be a huge surprise to most of you who play Black Ops 3, and that is Dark Matter. So Dark Matter is the ultimate camo in this game. It's the camo that you receive when you unlock Diamond Camo for every weapon class in the game. So once you have Dark Matter unlocked, it kind of puts all the other camos to shame because you have it on every weapon in the game. So I use Dark Matter almost exclusively on all my guns, other than maybe Transgression on a few weapons like I said. But Dark Matter is like the cream of the crop when it comes to amazing camos. It's super animated. It looks like some sort of nebula galaxy kind of thing going on there. It's Dark Matter. If you look up Dark Matter on Google, it looks exactly like that. So amazing camo, tons of animation to it. Just an overall, beautiful thing. Is it worth grinding all the way for diamond on every weapon? Maybe not, but it is really cool to have it and show it off to your friends. So that's going to do it for my countdown, guys. Just want to quickly mention some honorable mentions that did not make the list, some cool camos that I did not mention in this top 10. And those camos are Red Hex, which is a camo you unlock from zombies. Diamond Camo, had to include it, even though it's not that great in this game. I think it looked a lot better in Black Ops 2. Monochrome Camo, which is another epic camo from the supply drops, which is similar to Gem. And then finally Chameleon Camo, which is one of the challenge camos for each weapon. So those are just a couple of honorable mentions that I could think of off the top of my head that kind of almost made the list, but not quite. So thank you guys for watching my countdown on Black Ops 3 camos. Hopefully you guys liked it. Let me know what your favorite camos in the game are that you have unlocked. I'm interested to see what you guys like as opposed to my list. So again, guys, thanks for watching. Give it a like if you did enjoy it, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace out.